Alright, so I've already cut the design that's here. It's this. We're going to begin with this type of design, as you can see. I did a secondary one, you know, to be one under it, but I made one little larger than the other, so it's a little off here and there. And definitely I can cut some other areas, but for now this is just the base, or the beginning of the two plating. I cut two strips at 1 1/4 inch thick, so they can be in between. But I want to make some holes. Originally I was going to do a regular circle hole, but I have a hexagon. And I think hexagons will probably be perfect for this. I just need to know the spacing of where I'm going to do this. I'm going to do like 2, well, depending on how far I can make it apart. Let me see, because I'm going to have to end up making another strip. So if I have to put one here, there, I'm going to do one there, and then do the other one to match that. So, and it doesn't have to be exact. I can do whatever. So, where would I put that? I'm going to take this one. I'm going to centerize it a bit. Put it right there. I think that puts it right there. Then we'll go up to there. I'm going to make some more, and then I'm going to start cutting it, and then see how that comes out. So let me just finish this up. I'll do 3 for now. Okay. I cut the hexagons, as you can see here, and I'm going to begin sanding them down to even them out. Some of them are a little off, you know, but one would say that's a poor way of doing it. But think about it. You have a massive structure that somehow blew off. So you have metal and debris that has been warped and shifted based on the impact or explosion of some sort. So it doesn't have to be completely and utterly perfect. But I know you guys, you're going to say, no, it's a little off here and there. But, you know, it is what it is. So I just cut the holes. I cut them, as you could see. It was a bit tough to do it, especially on a 1mm plate. And right now I'm going to set them in a position where I can, but as you can see, I didn't cut it evenly, so I'm using 1200 grit, 120 grit sanding sponge here to sand it down a bit. And if I have to even it out, I'm going to have to figure out, because it is a bit wavily there, that I need to even it out a bit. So give me some time to clean this up, and then I'm going to line them up. Maybe do it like that there. Somewhere like that. And then something like here. Actually, no, it's like that. And then I'm going to put some stuff in the middle to... These could be like, well, hexagon is going to be weird though, because it's not perfect. Now that I'm thinking out loud, remember it's in this position, so it's part of a panel. And if I do a hexagon like this, that means that the crew, if they use this as like an entryway or a gantry or a hallway, it's a bit off. So I may have to like put something like in between here and here to simulate like a footing of some sort. But I'm gonna try to work around that and see what we can do. It doesn't have to be completely the way I'm saying it right now, but you know, my logic pretty much tells me no, do it the right way, or do it somewhat the right way, as long as you get something done. But I'm gonna see what I can do, and then I'm gonna cut some plating and get it right. So let me clean this up a bit, even it out, and then put it together. Okay, so as you can see, I did a little bit of work here using my Mr. Cement Deluxe. I put it on all these parts here. So I think I missed one, something, so I'm just good in here. Oh, that's good. I put it right there because this one still needs to be glued and dried. Here we go. Now I made these little strips here, so I can put them through here, glue them, cut of course, and then do the next one. Glue them, and so forth, so on and so forth, and give it that little look, and then put some stuff around it, like some parts here and there. I have a ton of the leftover styrene sheets from the Geara Zulu and the Ecos type, and of course from other kits as well, so I can make some sort of unusual design feature. And I'm not going to cut it even, I'm going to probably extend it out a bit further so that way it can, you know, show like areas been damaged or ripped, tubing and things like that. And once I feel like everything around here and here is fine, because I'm also going to try to reinforce it a bit, because I got to find a stand where I can actually this one's a little bit uneven. There we go. I got to get a stand that I can connect it from here, from the top, from here down, so that way it actually holds up. Maybe it could be going from here to that way, who knows. But I want to make sure there's something that I can reinforce it to hold it up. Even if I have to cut something to put, like, you know, super glue on it. But I haven't found the stand yet. Now, obviously, if I don't find anything that I could use, I could always buy one at Gundam. They have a ton of stands over there. But for now, oh, so I might as well do as a preemptive look to it. Give me that. So, be like that. Then this extra part here I will cut and redesign. But yeah, it's an entire panel. And I'm gonna maybe put more damage, maybe drill a hole or something like that. But for now, this is what we got. What do you guys think? Is it coming out pretty nice? I think so too. So let me continue on, and we'll see how far we can go with it. But yeah. Alright, so here, of course, is what it looks like so far. Building the hexagon-like hallway, you could say. It's a little off even in certain areas, but again, that's what I come to expect. Putting the bottom part was easy. It's the top, it's the upper part is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I could probably flip it upside down and let gravity do its work, which I think I'm going to have to do right now, but let me just let it hold there for a second. Let's hold it there for 10 seconds. There we go. And this one has already been attached. Let me just add a little more glue. Using the thicker glue here doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to hold it into place. Pretty will be later. Yeah. So if you could see here how it looks, the idea of creating some sort of like something going through a massive plating, massive structure, you could say, and see where we go. Now this one's has a gap which I can close, but I could probably don't have to worry about it because I don't know whether I'm going to be using this part and this angle as the space where I'm going to put the base on, or this side. I think it's going to be this because of the spacing here, so I'll definitely put like debris and equipment and all that stuff. And speaking of, well, I have parts here which, no, that ain't it. I put it someplace around here. Oh, here it is. So, parts like these, the sprues, I can cut in specific areas, design it a bit where it be like tubing or conduits, or, you know, gribblies. You know, my own custom gribblies is right here. Definitely have to create something here and here, and then put these on as well. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I haven't found the stand yet, but I will soon, because I'm thinking the stand, because there is a stand that's always in that angle, and then if I can glue it onto this in that angle where it's like this, that'll be fine. And then like, how do I do it visually again? Oh, by the way, I got one of these this Tamiya paint stand thing, great for like I'm going to paint something and then turn it around. So again, visually, it'll be like that, and he's flying right under it. Which, of course, begs to differ. What do I use to hold up to this? Now there is a peg hole here, and I would have to, well, you know, this bazooka is not going to be there. I would have to create something that sticks out to here to hold it up, or maybe use something from the base going up to hold it up, you know, in that angle. And the same will hold true with the other mobile suit that will be on this side. But I think that is dried enough. Let me put the other one on now. Now I'm gonna disappoint you guys if you guys are thinking that I'm going to put LED lights on this. Yeah, I'm not doing LED lights. Not because I don't want to. I would definitely like to. Just that I just really don't think I'm ready for that yet now for this. Because there's a lot of ideas that was floating in my head. One thing, there'll be a light source for the Geara Zulu. It would have been a light source for the thrusters, the mono eye, which I would have to gut and build. Put that there. And on the backpack, as it's like hovering around. For the Jegen, it'll just only be the mono eye, not the backpack, because it's not, it's not thrusting forward, it's hiding. That's the whole purpose of the idea, is the hiding. Also, I'm gonna do battle damage on the Jegen as it damage on the leg. I'm gonna cut the leg or damage it, give it like some something like it's hiding from the Geara Zulu who's been hunting it down. That type of idea. Come on. There we go. And we use that. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. I'll let it dry. I will continue on going around. We'll figure out more stuff, alright? So stand by.